held a blade. Our children learn the tides as other lands might learn the streets of crowded stone. Each cliff, each harbor, every weathered pine had watched our fathers build and bury, laugh and grieve. This shore was more than soil beneath our feet. It carried every generation home. You cannot steal a homeland with a fire. Its roots are hidden deep inside its people. Blood of the homeland, not spilled for glory, but freely given, so tomorrow still has a place to rise. We are not owners of this sacred ground. We are its keepers for those yet to come. When our voices fade into the years, let the land remember our love before our names. When the warning beacons crown the coastal hills, the elders did not call for songs of hate. They filled the wagons first with bread and seed, then carried every child beyond the walls. Only after every home stood safe did we tighten leather, lift our battered shields, knowing what we guarded was not stone, but every life behind it, the greatest fortress ever raised by men, is built from hearts that refuse to abandon one another. Blood of the homeland, not spilled for glory, but freely given, so tomorrow still has a place to rise. We are not owners of this sacred ground. We are its keepers for those yet to come. When our voices fade into the years, let the land remember our love before our names. If one day strangers walk these quiet shores, may they find orchards where the fires once burned. May they hear laughter where the horns once sounded. Let them wonder who stood here long ago, never knowing that the truest monument was not carved into stone, but planted into every peaceful season that followed sacrifice. Blood of the homeland flowing through the living, through every hand that lifts another, through every promise faithfully kept. If the sea should carry away our footprints, it cannot wash away our legacy. For a homeland does not live in earth alone. It lives wherever its people choose each other. The tide returned before the break of dawn. It touched the shore as it always had. The land endured, the people endured, and together. They became one story. Had entered the great hall for years. The throne stood untouched beneath faded banners, its carved oak darkened by smoke and time. Along the walls forgotten shields still hung, each bearing the mark of a clan once united. Dust settled where feasts had once filled the night, and silence ruled where voices had sworn allegiance. I came not searching for a crown, but for the man they said had changed an age. A throne can be abandoned, a kingdom can be broken, but the truth of a leader finds another way to endure. These are the echoes of the High King, not carried by stone, nor hidden inside forgotten halls. They live in every promise kept, every hand that lifts another, every choice made for the good of all. His voice is gone, yet his courage still speaks. Behind the throne I found no chest of gold, no jeweled sword wrapped in royal cloth, only a rough wooden table covered with weathered maps, letters from grieving families, harvest tallies, trade agreements, and the names of villages written again and again. That was his kingdom, not the throne, not the throne. The people. Great rulers leave behind monuments, the greatest leave behind a better tomorrow. These are the echoes of the High King, heard in fields where children safely run, in bridges built instead of walls, and strangers welcomed by warm fires. His greatest battle was against fear itself, and mercy became the victory no enemy could ever conquer. Generations passed. The roof gave way to open skies. Rain washed the banners from their poles. Trees rooted between the ancient stones. Yet every spring, travelers still gather there, not because a king once ruled, but because a good man once served. That story refused to die. Be remembered, not for the crown upon my head, but for the burdens I refused to place upon another's shoulders. If my name becomes an echo, let it travel with every act of kindness, every oath fulfilled, every home protected, every child who never learns the sound of are the echoes of a hiking. The hall remained empty, but somehow it had never felt so full. For 40 days the river would not yield. Its frozen skin divided hope from home, holding an army between winter and survival. No sword could conquer ice, no banner could command the wind. So we waited, not for courage, but for the moment the land itself chose to fight beside us. The North has never bowed to kings. It grants its favor only to the patient. Victory in the northern land was never taken. It was earned not by the strongest arm, but by the last heart willing to endure. When the cold tested every promise, we stood together until the dawn remembered our names. On the 41st morning, the river answered. A thunder echoed beneath the ice, then silence. Then a narrow path of stone hidden beneath the melting current, not made by men, revealed by time. One by one our people crossed, not with battle cries, but with quiet determination. Some roads are found only after hope refuses to surrender. Victory in the northern land belonged to every soul who carried another when strength was gone. To every hand that shared its final loaf, to every fire that welcomed stranger and friend alike. Together we became impossible to break. When spring uncovered the valley, no fortress had fallen, no empire had collapsed. The victory lived instead in smoking chimneys, fishing boats returning home, children chasing one another across fields untouched by war. The land had been defended without losing itself. Victory in the northern land is not the sound of steel, but the sound of life returning. It is the first seed pressed into thawing earth, the first bell calling families together, the first laugh after a season of fear. If history remembers us, let it remember this: we conquered winter without letting winter conquer us. The snow continued to fall, But now it covered footprints leading home.
The first lesson my father ever gave was not with words, but with an empty hand. He laid a weathered sword upon the bench and placed a plowshare gently at my feet. Both are forged beneath the self-same flame. One protects, the other helps us live. Choose the reason that you raise your strength before you choose the steel. The hardest metal ever shaped by fire is the heart that masters all it could become. Iron and honor, one gives power, one gives purpose. Without honor, iron rusts long before the seasons claim it. Raise no blade to feed your pride. Raise it when there's none else left to stand. A warrior's greatest victory is returning peace to waiting hands. Spring returned and strangers crossed our shore, not as raiders, but with hungry eyes. Their children clung to weary mothers' cloaks. Their boats had yielded all they had to storms. Some reached for axes, fearing hidden lies. I remembered what my father taught. The strongest wall is built by those who know when not to fight. A shield can guard far more than flesh and bone. It can shelter hope before it's lost. Iron and honor, one gives power, one gives purpose. Without honor, iron rusts long before the seasons claim it. Raise no blade to feed your pride. Raise it when there's none else left to stand. A warrior's greatest victory is returning peace to waiting hands. Years may polish every scar away, and rain may soften every ancient road. Yet one decision echoes farther than banners carried into war. The children of our children will inherit what we chose today. Not merely land, but the measure of our hearts. Iron and honor, let them never stand divided. May our strength be known by every life we choose to spare. When my hands can lift no longer, lay no sword beside my name. Plant an oak upon the hillside and let its roots remember me. the morning light, the old sword rested high above the hearth. One fed the future, the other guarded it. Both had served with honor. The forge had never known a day of rest. Its walls remembered every winter storm, every blade repaired before first light, every shield returned with someone's story. I was too old to join the marching ranks, yet every hammer stroke still served the line. Young hands arrived with shattered steel and hope. They left with something stronger than before. Iron yields before it finds its strength. So do the hearts that choose to stand again. Forge in valor, not in anger. Shape the steel with purpose, not revenge. Let every spark become a promise that no home shall stand alone. When the fires fade to glowing embers, may the work outlive the man. A weapon earns its name only in the hands that guard the innocent. One quiet dusk, a frightened village boy stepped through the doorway, holding broken mail. His father would not walk beside him home. The battlefield had claimed that final road. He asked me how a hero's sword was made. I placed his hand upon the cooling blade. It listens first, I softly answered him, before it ever learns to speak. The strongest edge is never born from haste. It waits until the fire and will agree. Forge in valor, not in anger. Shape the steel with purpose, not revenge. Let every spark become a promise that no home shall stand alone. When the fires fade to glowing embers, may the work outlive the man. A weapon earns its name only in the hands that guard the innocent. Years from now they'll never know my face. No songs will tell the labor of these hands, but every child who wakes to peaceful fields will walk beneath the shelter we created. stories are carried into history without a single warrior's name.
Forging valor through the generations, past the flame but never feed its pace. Defenders, not destroyers, teach them what true courage means. If my final hammer falls in silence, let the anvil keep the sound. For kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, but honor lives
in what we choose to build. The last coal dimmed beneath the ash, the forge grew still before the dawn. Yet somewhere beyond those quiet walls, a blade born here protected someone's home. And that was always enough. The crown was placed upon my weathered brow, not with the cheers of feasting halls, but with the silence of old warriors who had buried too many faithful sons. The morning mist embraced the ancient keep, while ravens trace slow circles overhead. Beyond the walls the valley softly stirred, unaware of all one choice could change. The tallest throne can cast the longest shadow, where every path divides 1,000 lives. No hand can lift a kingdom without first accepting all the sorrow that it bears. The weight of the crown is carried in silence, hidden beneath a calm and steady gaze. It is the burden of choosing mercy when anger calls the loudest through the storm. If my shoulders bend beneath the years, let my people never feel that strain. A king is not the master of his land, he is its first and faithful servant. Before first light, a messenger arrived, his horse exhausted from the northern pass. The border farms had called for shelter, the fields now shadowed by approaching war. I gathered neither riches nor applause, only those whose courage needed none. We crossed the river wrapped in morning frost, protecting lives that did not know our names. The mountains watch without a single word, as if the old kings measured every step. The strongest hearts are rarely those that shout, but those that quietly remain. The weight of the crown is carried in silence, hidden beneath the calm and steady gaze. It is the burden of choosing mercy when anger calls the loudest through the storm. If my shoulders bend beneath the years, let my people never feel that strain. A king is not the master of his land, he is its first and faithful servant. The battle never reached the village gates. A single choice had spared 1,000 homes, though none would ever know the price it held. I looked upon the sleeping roofs below and understood what every ruler learns. The greatest victories are often those the world will never sing about. The weight of the crown shall walk beside me, steady as the lonely heartbeat of the drum. Let every harvest bless these waiting valleys, let every child inherit peaceful skies. When my name is carried by the wind, may no tale speak first of wars I won. Let them remember this alone: I carried every life before my own. One day another hand will bear this crown, and I shall fade like footprints after snow. But if these lands still wake in quiet peace, the burden was never carried in vain.
The bells of Eldervale were never meant to summon souls toward one last field of steel. Their voices rolled across the frosted roofs as mothers barred the doors against the wind. We formed our line where ancient oaks had stood, their roots embracing stones of elder kings. The valley breathed beneath a silver dawn, awaiting those who came to claim our home. No man among us dreamed of endless fame, nor sought a throne beyond tomorrow's light. We drew our blades because the fields behind still carried every hope worth dying for. Remembers honest hands. If this is the final stand at Eldervale, then let no child awaken into chains. Strike no blow for glory's empty crown, strike for every heart that lights the night. When our voices fade into the wind, may our courage guard this valley still. First wave broke like winter on the cliffs, shields colliding with a thundered roar. My oldest friend fell wounded at my side, yet placed our banner firmly in my grasp.
Don't let it touch the earth, he softly said. Before his eyes grew quiet with the snow, I lifted high the cloth he could not bear, and every weary heart stood firm once more. The mountain echoed with the steady drums, a slow and faithful heartbeat through the storm. Fear walked beside us all that bitter day, but none allowed it mastery of the soul. Hold the ground where our fathers walked, where every stream remembers honest hands. If this is the final stand at Eldervale, then let no child awaken into chains. Strike no blow for glory's empty crown, strike for every heart that lights the night. When our voices fade into the wind, may our courage guard this valley still. As sunset painted crimson on the snow, the enemy fell silent step by step, not broken by the sharpness of our steel, but by the strength no fear could overcome. Behind our line the village fire still burned, their golden light reaching across the dusk. I knew then every scar we carried home had purchased one more peaceful dawn for all. Hold the ground where our fathers walked, let every faithful drum beat slow and true. Though our names may vanish into ages, the valley shall remember why we stood. Raise no monument above these hills, let the harvest be our lasting song. For the greatest fortress ever built lies within the hearts that would not yield. When spring returns to gentle Eldervale, wildflowers will cover every battlefield. Children will run where warriors once stood, and that will be our greatest victory. The tide was dark beneath the winter moon. Our longships slept against the frozen shore. No feast remained within the silent hall, only sharpened steel and weathered hands. An old king placed his banner in my grasp, its woven raven faded by the years. He spoke no blessing as he turned away. His trust was all the oath a warrior needs. The mountain watched with ancient, patient eyes, while cold stars gathered over fields of frost. The road ahead held neither crown nor praise, only the promise I refuse to break. This unbroken oath outlives the sword, outlasts the shield worn thin by endless storms. Though kingdoms fade like footprints in the snow, my word shall stand where stone itself may fall. Let every heartbeat echo through the north, steady as the drum beneath the sky. A faithful soul needs neither throne nor song. Its honor is remembered by its deeds. We found the valley wrapped in smoke and ash, its cottages reduced to blackened beams. A frightened child stood guarding empty ground, still holding tight a splintered wooden spear. I knelt and laid my helmet at his feet, then raised our battered standard to the wind. The bravest strength is not the will to rule, but giving hope where hope has nearly gone. Snow settled softly on forgotten blades. The raven circled high without a cry. Each step we took restored a little light to homes that war had almost stolen home. This unbroken oath outlives the sword, outlasts the shield worn thin by endless storms. Though kingdoms fade like footprints in the snow, my word shall stand where stone itself may fall. Let every heartbeat echo through the north, steady as the drum beneath the sky. A faithful soul needs neither throne nor song. Its honor is remembered by its deeds. When dawn returned beyond the eastern ridge, the valley woke to hammers striking wood, not forging blades but building roofs again, while children laughed where arrows once had flown. I knew then what the elders meant for years. The strongest fortress lives in faithful hearts. A promise kept can shelter countless lives, long after every battle has been lost. This unbroken oath shall guide my sons, and those whose names I'll never live to know. every banner rise for those in need, not for the hunger of another crowd.
Let the slow drums carry every vow, across the seas and through the winter wind.
When my voice is gone and steel has turned to rust, my oath will still be walking with the dawn. If ever these old stones should speak again, let them tell no tale of power or fame. Let them whisper only this: a promise faithfully kept became a kingdom. Morning found no songs upon the walls, only smoke that wandered through the pines. The gate still stood, but every weathered beam remembered where the axes carved their truth. I walked among the shields laid face to earth, brushing frost from emblems split by steel. The field was ours, yet every silent step felt heavier than marching into war. A king may wear the victor's woven cloak, yet hidden threads are stitched with absurd names. The loudest praise is quiet to the soul that counts the faces missing from the fire. Beside me, waiting every mile beneath the northern sky. We carried home the banner still unbroken, but left behind the hands that raised it high. If triumph fills the great hall with its echoes, let memory fill the empty chairs as well. For honor is not measured by the battle won, but by the hearts we carried home within. A widow placed warm bread upon the table, tears still lingered softly in her eyes. She thanked the men who guarded through the storm, then touched the helm her husband used to wear. Outside, young children raced through melting snow, their laughter crossed the valley like the spring. I finally understood what steel was for. Not glory, but tomorrow's quiet peace. The ravens drifted toward forgotten peaks, leaving us to mend what war had broken village back to life.
The burden of victory rides beside me, waiting every mile beneath the northern sky. We carried home the banner still unbroken,
but left behind the hands that raised it high.
If triumph fills the great hall with its echoes,
let memory fill the empty chairs as well. For honor is not measured by the battle won, but by the hearts we carried home within. At dusk I drove my sword into the earth, not as surrender, but a solemn vow. May every blade remain beneath this hill until no child awakens fearing war. The wind passed gently through the standing stones as though old kings approved without a word. Their silence spoke more deeply than applause. Peace is the final duty of the brave.
the burden of victory shall never leave me, steady as the drum that marks the passing years. Let every harvest fill these waiting valleys. Let every hearth outshine the scars of war. Raise not my name above the fallen brothers, raise instead the lives they fought to save. When history asks what victory became, tell them
It learned to carry mercy with the crown. Long after snow has covered every footprint, and rivers smooth the carvings made by time, the strongest kingdom will not be remembered for how it conquered, but for how it guarded hope. The frost had sealed the mountains' ancient scars, while dawn hid quietly beyond the ridge. My youngest son still slept beneath a wolfskin, too small to know the weight a father bears. The village breathed behind its timber gates, smoke climbed like silent prayers into the gray. I fastened worn leather around my sword, for promises are forged before they're spoken. The wind carried the scent of distant iron, ravens drifted where the daylight feared to rest. Every heartbeat measured one more choice, to keep my name or keep my people safe. Duty over dust, let the road remember me, not for the gold I never claimed, nor crowns I left untouched, but for every fright frightened soul who saw another sunrise through my shield. If my bones become the valley stone, let my oath remain where I cannot.
Duty over dust.
Life is measured by the lives it saves. Steel found steel beneath a sky of ash. The hillside answered with 1,000 echoes. A wounded brother slipped upon the snow, his banner falling toward the frozen earth. I laid aside the glory of the charge, lifted him across my aching shoulders. Behind us marched the ones too young to falter. Ahead of us stood everything worth keeping. Fear walked beside me without speaking, yet it never held the reins. The loudest heart is not the bravest one. The truest heart still walks despite the fear. Duty over dust, let the road remember me. Not for the songs my name may earn, nor victories carved in oak, but for every child asleep beyond the walls we swore would never fall. If my breath is carried by the north, let my vow outlive the winter's call. Duty over dust, honor is the burden gladly borne. When silence finally settled on the field, the snow concealed the wounds of friend and foe. I planted every broken spear upright, until they looked like trees upon the ridge. A gray-haired widow found her husband's blade. She pressed it gently back into my hands. "Take this," she said, "so others may return to the homes he chose to leave behind." Erase our names, the river still will carry every deed. Far beyond our time, let the drums beat slow and steady, like the heartbeat of the northern earth. Raise no monument of polished stone, raise a generation brave enough to serve. Duty over dust, for the strongest legacy is the peace our courage leaves behind. When spring awakens, every silent hill, the grass will hide the scars beneath our feet. But every road that leads a family home will whisper the oath we chose above ourselves. Before the dawn could claim the frozen sky, I stood where ancient standing stones still sighed. The banner slept beneath the coat of frost, each thread a vow for all we dared not lose. Behind my shield the fathers held their sons. The mothers lit one final hearth in prayer. I raise my sword against the waking wind. No home shall fall while we are breathing still. The ravens circle through the crimson light. Its shadow crossed the faces of the brave. No man could promise he would see the spring, yet every heart chose honor over fear. Stand with me beneath the ashen crown, where iron hearts refuse to kneel or drown. If night should claim our names upon the stone, our courage builds a kingdom yet unknown. Let thunder shake the mountains to their core. We'll guard these fields forevermore. Though flesh may fade beneath the northern sky, a loyal soul can never truly die. The hillside burned with smoke and shattered pine. The rivers carried echoes into mist. I bore a wounded brother on my back. His blood ran warm against the winter air. He smiled and placed his hammer in my hand. Lead them onward, never break the line. His final breath became the northern wind, and every step I took became our oath. The horns arose beyond the castle walls. Their voices rolled like waves against the cliffs. We answered not with anger but with faith. The shield beside, the shield would never fail. Stand with me beneath the ashen crown, where iron hearts refuse to kneel or drown. If night should claim our names upon the stone, our courage builds a kingdom yet unknown. Let thunder shake the mountains to their core. We'll guard these fields forevermore. Though flesh may fade beneath the northern sky, a loyal soul can never truly die. When silence settled on the broken plain, I saw a child emerge through drifting snow. He reached to lift the banner from the earth, though both his hands were trembling from the cold. I placed my weathered helm upon his brow. The crown was never forged from gold alone. It lives inside the ones who choose to stand, when hope is all that's left to carry home.
Stand with me beneath the ashen crown. Let every faithful heartbeat be renowned. We were not born to chase an easy day, but light the road when all the stars have strayed. Raise every banner higher than before. Let every fallen brother onward soar. As long as one brave soul defends this land, the fire of our fathers still shall stand. Before the dawn could claim the frozen sky, I stood where ancient standing stones still sighed. The banner slept beneath the coat of frost.